Somebody cooler than you, right?
Shut up!
That's everybody. That could be anybody. Mac. No, it's not Mac. I promise it's not. I swear to God, it's not Mac. Alright, y'all.
What the fuck is this?
We back. Gotta be dramatic. Hold up.
These are harsh.
I know.
What is this?
It's my shout out segment. Can't tell you right now.
Fucking CeeLo Green, nigga?
Hold up.
Came back.
But I gotta let this ride for a second, y'all. Hold up. Give me a second. I gotta wait till get into the good part. This is called Best You Had. I can't tell y'all the artist yet. Stay tuned. Hold up.
You already know the artist. CeeLo Green, guys.
Alright, y'all, we back. We had to let that ride for a minute. This is the Insensitive Podcast. This is episode 26. We appreciate everybody listening today. As always, all the return listeners, any new listeners, we really appreciate y'all. I'm your boy P. Next to me is a fuck nigga. His name is Brandon DeJoy. What's his middle name? His middle name is Rodwell, too, just in case anybody needs it. Nah, this is my nigga Brandon. This is my nigga. He know I'm fucking with it. This is my nigga Brandon. I'm your boy P. What we got today, man? Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm a little festive. I got a little Christmas pants on with the little gifts, the little white present for the white people, I guess. I guess the red present is for the black people. Yeah, they got the red gifts and the white gifts. I guess the red ones are for the niggas, and the white ones is for the white people. And they got Santa on here. Yeah, so I'm in my festive gear. Let me see what Brandon got on. He got on a black hoodie.
I got the Christmas hoodie on.
Yeah, he got the Christmas hoodie on. Yeah. Let's just say that. But nah, a Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope everybody has a safe holiday. Hope everybody gets their last minute Christmas shopping out of the way. Because I did my last minute Christmas shopping today. Bro, you used to leave cookies for Santa? You ever did that?
The fuck?
You never did that?
No.
Oh, I did that. I used to eat them.
Because you's a bitch.
I used to eat them though. Me and my mama put them out. And then I'd be like, I know this nigga's not real, so I'm gonna just eat it myself. But I don't think.
So why'd you put it out?
Cause I was going along, I was playing. She know that I don't know, I don't remember. I just know I ate them fucking cookies, nigga. And then she woke up next morning like, I think she was like surprised at first. Then she was like, wait, this nigga ate them shits.
Oh, shit is real.
I think that she realized like, hold on, this little motherfucker ate them shits. But yeah, I hope everybody got their last minute Christmas shopping out of the way. I did mine earlier, and I was in a mall today, right? And I was walking through the mall of Georgia. And these two girls came up to me, bro. They was like, excuse me. I swear to God, this happened. I'm like, what's up? And they looking all nervous. I'm like, what? So I'm laughing at shit. And they're like, this is what they said. They were like, we do a podcast, and we just want to ask you a couple questions. I was like, oh, that's funny. I actually do a podcast. And they were like, for real? I was like, yeah. And they said they do a Christian podcast. But they were going around asking people questions. So they just asked me like who I'm getting gifts for and shit. What else? What motivates me to keep doing my podcast? I just thought that was funny that they asked me of all people, and I actually do a podcast. They asked me how long we've been doing this shit, and I told them like 6 months. And then what else happened? They just asked me a whole bunch of Christmas questions and shit. But they
check out their podcast.
Nah, and they probably not. I told them the name of this one, but they probably gonna listen to like the first 10 minutes and be like, "Oh, these niggas are blasphemous, cussing this shit," because they're a Christian podcast. So I was just,
they might like it.
They asked what it was streaming off of and all that shit. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna spell insensitive wrong because I didn't tell them how to spell it.
That's fucked up. They could have got us a fan.
Well, yeah, I guess. But yeah, shout out to those two girls. I think their name was Hannah. One of them's name was Hannah. I can't remember the other one.
Oh, you talking about Hannah Montana, the Christian podcast?
Shut the fuck up, though. But one of them names was Hannah. But shout out to y'all. Like and subscribe, follow us, like this video on YouTube. It'll be out on Wednesday, so the video of this episode will be out on Christmas. Audio will be out tomorrow on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I have?
Is there anything else, sir?
I think that might be it. Did you do your Christmas shopping?
Not all of it, bro, and I'm not.
You gonna go tomorrow? You just gotta work tomorrow?
No, I don't gotta work tomorrow. Tomorrow Christmas Eve.
Oh, fuck you. I gotta work tomorrow.
You gotta work tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
Shut the fuck up.
I do. I swear I do. This nigga, but after that, I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. It's alright. But yeah, that's everything for the intro. Shout out to that Christian podcast. What else I got? Let me do a podcast rundown real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, do the rundown.
We're gonna start in music first, and then we got the entertainment segment. And then we will get into what's trending. We got a lot of what's trending stuff today. We got the shout out and fuck you segment afterwards. We'll get into sports. And then we're gonna do the Let's Talk segment after that. I think I got one more thing. We'll see where we're at with time, and we'll see if we can do one more thing before the Let's Talk segment. And then that's it.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Let me turn that off. So what I said, music.
You gotta turn on CeeLo Green.
First thing for music, let's see here. Let's just talk about, I guess, the biggest news in music. We talked about it last week, but I'm pretty sure this was a shock to most people.
Oh, man.
To me at least, because I thought this nigga was gonna be free. But yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was not let out of prison. We talked about it a little bit last week with Derek and Shaquan. Shout out Derek and Shaquan, man. We appreciate y'all coming last week.
Appreciate it.
But it was assumed that just per reports and all that, that's why you can't listen to everybody.
Reports.
Yeah, that's what
I'm ad-libbing.
Oh yeah. Shut the fuck up. But from the reports that it was showing that Tekashi was probably going to be released from prison and they were going to give him time served. But that didn't fucking happen. They sentenced that nigga to 24 months in prison. The 13 months he has already served will go towards the 24. Says 6ix9ine will be coming home in late 2020. The judge says, Mr. Hernandez, please rise. It is the judgment of the court that you are to serve a term of 24 months in prison with 5 years of supervised release. He also added, I impose 300 hours of community service when you get out and a fine of 35 racks. Mr. Hernandez, the worst part is over. There is a great deal to be admired about you. You learned a hard lesson here. I wish you very, very well. We are adjourned. That's it. That's what he did. 6ix9ine's lawyer says he will be out in July 2020. In an interview with Hollywood Life, the lawyer revealed Daniel will have to serve about another 7 months and 12 days because the time he's already served will count towards his sentence. His lawyer, Lance Lazaro, says that they can't appeal the sentence and 6ix9ine will have to wait until July 2020. And it was also revealed that 6ix9ine has a second daughter that was born around the same time he was arrested.
That's not his daughter.
That's fucked up. Paul Engelmeyer mentioned a letter that was received from a woman named Marlena. In brief, the letter states that Mr. Hernandez and Marlena are the parents of a child who was born in November 2018. The letter is complimentary of Mr. Hernandez. It is expected that Marlena's letter will be made public soon. And what else I got? The last thing we got here, it was ordered for Tekashi 6ix9ine to be in a mental health program upon his prison release. Says Tekashi has more strings attached to his prison sentence. They are aimed at helping him out and helping out the feds. The rapper's been ordered by the court to enroll in an outpatient mental health program once he's free. According to new legal docs attained by TMZ, as we reported, his release is potentially not too far off, as early as next August. In addition, 6ix9ine must continue to cooperate with the U.S. Attorney's Office once he's released from prison in any ongoing investigations where he might be useful. Damn. So
shit. So he's an informant for real.
He has to keep snitching. Yeah. As for his incarceration, there is some good news for him. The courts recommend Tekashi be placed in a correctional facility as close to New York City as possible so his family can visit him. As we reported, the rapper, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they saying the same shit. Once he gets out, he'll be on supervised release for 5 years. So he's just like, can't feel bad for him, honestly. But
I don't feel bad.
That's all we got for Tekashi, man. A lot of people were saying that he was going to get out with time served. That didn't fucking happen. The judge said...
Well, partially. I mean, 13 months is still time served.
Yeah, but people were saying he was going to get out, yeah. But he was still going to get supervised release and all that shit.
At least he's getting out, I guess. That's all how you got to see it with him.
Yeah, damn, my bad.
Damn, P.
Pops.
Damn.
My bad. My dad just sent me some shit talk about Wiz Khalifa. Hell yeah, I got my own kush. You want some? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? What else we got here? Shut up.
Chuckle that I did?
Yeah. I thought you were doing the ad-libs. Nigga, what happened? Okay. You the one that said that. I'm just saying. You said it. What else we got here? It's fucking hot in here. One. There has been an increase in courts using lyrics and videos as evidence. So all you dumb motherfuckers that put that self-snitch on yourselves and put this shit in your music. This is a new ongoing thing now. Courts are using lyrics and videos as evidence. This has happened with Tekashi's case. This has happened with TK, who we spoke about before in the past, and YNW Melly. And I'll speak about Melly in a second. But it says the journalist covering 6ix9ine's trial revealed there has been an increase in rappers' YouTube videos and lyrics being presented in court. Many of 6ix9ine's lyrics and music videos were used against him in court. Same situation for TK. Prosecutors in his case brought up how he made a song called The Race while on the run from authorities. I remember that. It says, is it fair for prosecutors to use music videos as evidence? Yeah, it is. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
No, it is fair.
Yeah, fuck, I was about to say, nigga, shut up. Yeah, you niggas is just idiots. That's all it is. You niggas are just stupid as fuck. Y'all do illegal shit because y'all niggas is young and dumb, and y'all put it in y'all music because y'all are fucking idiots, and then y'all go to jail for the rest of your life.
We're just dumb.
And then y'all wonder why you're in jail for the rest of your life. That is what it is. What do we got? Melly, he is, I think his mom put out a video that he is to be released from jail in 90 days. I don't know how true that is. I saw the IG live, but his mom stated that he is going to be released from jail in 90 days. I don't know how true that is. I really don't.
Or maybe another album dropping in 90 days.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about Melly. Especially with the situation that happened to him, supposedly killing his
I don't really fuck with him just cause of
that story. Yeah,
just because of that story. You can't just if for y'all that don't know, it's like he killed his two his boys.
He was there though.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm just saying. I mean, we don't know if it's true.
Okay, well, he's still being held because they have evidence.
Yeah, but there's a lot of niggas being held for shit they do.
So you don't deserve that.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I'm just saying we don't know if it's true. And he's laughing at you for saying that.
Hey man, he can laugh away. Boy, getting 3 square meals.
That's fucked up. This nigga is fucked up. Anyways, let's move on. That's fucked up. What we got here? There was some new music that came out. First, my nigga Currency dropped an album called Back at Bernie's. This is the second installment of his album that released in 2011. Weekend at Bernie's. It is 10 songs, 34 minutes. So that is out now. Currency Back at Bernie's. And then also Young Thug released the deluxe version of his album So Much Fun. I think it has 4 new songs. Yeah, 4 new songs at the beginning of the album. So the album is 24 songs, hour 19 minutes long, and all 4 of the songs were 4 for 4. This nigga Thug, that shit was hard as fuck.
I don't know. I one of them I didn't really like that.
Here we go.
Shut up.
Which one you didn't like?
I can't remember the name. It was put at a higher position than others. So I don't know.
I like all 4 of them. I like Thug's album. I think Thug's album was really good.
But it's still a good album.
Yeah, it was really good.
Still
really good fucking album. Yeah. So new music by Currency and Young Thug. Check that out if you haven't already. Next thing we got here, there was a picture going around at Diddy's 50th birthday party a couple weeks ago of Kanye, Jay-Z, and Diddy. And people were pointing out the fact that it looked like Jay-Z didn't want to be around Kanye. And people were making jokes about it because Jay-Z was kind of making a face. But there is a picture of them dapping each other up. And there was just, you know how people talk, man. People just stupid on there. None of us were there. Nobody that you know was at fucking Diddy's 50th birthday party except motherfuckers. Yeah, people just want to paint a narrative. But it is reported that Kanye and Jay-Z, despite that picture being released, because it did look like Jay-Z didn't want to be around that nigga. But it says Jay-Z and Kanye have squashed their title beef and they're back on friendly terms. It says Kanye and Jay-Z's friendly greeting at Diddy's 50th birthday is no surprise to people close to them. Turns out they squashed their legal feud and have already gotten back to making money together. Both members of Watch the Throne duo lawyered up in 2017 when Ye split from Tidal, Jay's streaming service. Kanye said he was owed $3.5 million and their professional relationship was on ice. Cut their Saturday night at Diddy's crib when they smiled, shook hands, and seemingly together. They look cool together, blah, blah, blah.
Supposedly they did the title shit a couple months ago, though.
Yeah, sources connected to both moguls tell us they quietly reached an agreement in the title lawsuit earlier this year. We're told both men are satisfied with the outcome and they are moving forward. So that's good. Shout out to Kanye, shout out to Jay-Z, man, because I want to see a Watch the Throne 2. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I would want to see another Watch the Throne 2. I don't know where Kanye's at musically. He definitely took a left turn with the album he just put out, that Jesus is King. But I still want to see Watch the Throne 2, wouldn't you? I would.
That was a good album.
It was great. That was a classic. That's definitely a classic album. What else we got? There was something else I wanted to say. What the
Did
fuck
you apologize to the audience for being ugly?
No. So that's a dog. Shut up. Speaking of Jay-Z, Jay-Z revealed his favorite songs of the year in a title playlist. It's called Jay-Z's End of the Year Picks 2019. So he put this playlist together. Some of the songs he put on here was DaBaby's Intro, Money in the Grave, Highest in the Room, Travis Scott, Paul Mahler, Freddie Gibbs, Earthquake, Tyler the Creator, Young Thug, Hot. So he listens to all these niggas. Roddy Ricch, The Box. Another Baby song, Suge. Gold Roses, Rick Ross and Drake. I'm not gonna go through all these. He put Middle Child in there by Cole. He put Follow God by Kanye in there. He put Brandon's song on there. Now put a date on it. Cash shit, Megan Thee Stallion. He put a lot of shit in here. This shit is all over the place.
You seen that video with him and taking that phone away?
Yeah, that was at Diddy's party. Yeah, that was funny. If for those who haven't seen, there's a video of going around at Diddy's 50th birthday party, and nigga, that looked like a building, didn't it? Inside, that wasn't a building. That was a fucking tent. A big ass fucking tent that Diddy put together. Like, you can't even, it looks like a fucking building. But there was a dude trying to record, like, he was dancing next to Beyonce and shit, and Jay-Z was right there, and he snatched the phone out the nigga's hand. Like, bro, what the fuck you doing?
You see how the camera panned back the other way?
Yeah, because they was like, oh shit. Yeah, but that's just Jay, man. I do the same shit if a nigga's trying to be all close to my wife recording a video like that. Yeah, it's 40 songs in his playlist. It's all over the place, man. There's a lot of artists I never even heard of in this shit, but it just shows you that Jay's ear is never far from hip hop. I mean, he has his ear to everything. People think that he's out of touch with music sometimes, but he's not. There's a lot of good shit in here. But what else we got? My bad. Drake says Nothing Was the Same is a classic. According to academics, he says Drake told him he believes Nothing Was the Same is a classic. Do you agree or disagree? And where do you rank Nothing Was the Same in Drake's albums?
He said, who said wasn't?
Drake said it's a classic. He told academics. I don't know. He just said. I guess he just talked academics. Some people don't think it is a classic.
I think it's a classic.
Where do you rank it as? I think
top
so
5.
No, where like in his albums. So you got Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, If Reading Is Too Late. Fucking what's the one with Future? What's it called?
What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah, What a Time to Be Alive. Scorpion, Views.
No, I wouldn't put Views in there.
Okay, where do you rank it?
I wouldn't put What a Time to Be Alive. Was
I say it's the second best project after Take Care. I think you can't go wrong with either or because Nothing Was the Same. Let's go through the track list. I think
this is 305 to My City, Tuscan Leather.
Yeah. Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing, Started From the Bottom, Wu-Tang Forever, Own It, Worst Behavior, From Time, featuring Janae Aiko, Hold On, We're Going Home, Connect, The Language, 305 to My City, Too Much, Pound Cake, featuring Jay-Z / Parents Morton Music, Come
Top
Through,
3.
All Me. I don't think you can go wrong with this or Take Care, honestly.
I wouldn't put it over Take Care.
Honestly,
I would.
There's no skips and Nothing Was the Same, bro. There's skips and
Shut
Take
up,
Care.
bitch. You didn't like one of the tracks on there. Shut up.
There's no skips on this album, bro.
Bitch, you never liked give me
Own
this
It?
shit. No, not Own It. Some of the shit toward the bottom. Let me see. Connect, is it? Let me see. Connect. You didn't like Connect?
Yes, I did. Serious. This one, I always like this song.
Shut up. Oh, you didn't like Come Through. You didn't like Come Through.
It's cool.
Bitch, you didn't like that.
I wouldn't skip it. I'll let it ride. There's no skips on this album, bro. There's literally no skips on this album. Take Care.
I wouldn't put it over. I wouldn't put it
Take
over.
Care. I'm skipping. No, not Cruella. I'm skipping Take Care with Rihanna. I'm skipping Marvin's Room. I fucking hate Marvin's Room.
Okay, you do.
I'm skipping Make Me Proud with Nicki Minaj. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So it's 3 skips. Shot For Me's cool. Remember that shit?
What? Oh, Shot For Me? Yeah.
Nah, you remember that one day? Was it that song? We was in the car.
You don't.
Nah, I was thinking like, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Nah, it's just an inside joke with me and this nigga, y'all. But yeah, I do think Nothing Was the Same as a classic. I rank it number 2. I think you can.
I'll probably do the same.
I think you could flip flop. This nigga always want to say the same shit as me.
I wouldn't put it over Take Care. I'm not saying.
I think you can't go wrong either or.
I would just put it at number 2.
Yeah, I'll put it at number 2 too. And what else we got?
But not flip flopping. I wouldn't flip flop. I'd say Take Care at number 1.
The next thing we got here, we've been talking about What a Time to Be Alive 2. Everybody's been speculating that is coming. There was a video that was released of Drake and Future and 21 Savage and Mike Will made it. They were doing a video shoot in a fast food restaurant, and Drake was putting out orders and Future was at the register. So it looks like What a Time to Be Alive 2 is coming. Unless this is a song between all these niggas, which I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that 21 Savage probably is on this song and Mike Will probably produced it. But I think this is for What a Time to Be Alive too. So these niggas are really in this fast food. I think Future got the headset on.
Nigga look like he really taking an order. Like, hey, what you want? You trying to adjust the headset?
Yeah, so I think What a Time to Be Alive 2 is coming at the top of the year, so we'll see how that sounds. Like I said last week, I didn't like the first one when it first came out, but it did grow on me, but I think it's going to be good, and there's been snippets coming out. Future's been putting snippets on his IG story that have sounded good, even though they're like 10 seconds, but yeah, well, we'll talk about it when that comes out, and the last thing we got for music here, did you watch did you see that A$AP Rocky shit?
Bro, I'm watching that, bro. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so there's a sex tape that came out. It was on Pornhub, and people, I thought it was fake. Niggas was saying A$AP Rocky had a sex tape. That shit was really him. That shit was him for real. And there was people saying that like that nigga was like putting in no work. The shit's only like 30 seconds long, but I think it's just funny because me and my girl, we seen it, and she was like, "Where is it at?" And I said, "It's probably on Twitter." So she was watching it, and the nigga A$AP, she was like, "Why he saying that?" And the nigga was like, "Come here. Come here." She was like, where's she going? She ain't going nowhere. She wasn't going nowhere real, but I mean, her ass was fake. She had a fake ass. It was a white girl, I think, too. But he was strapped up, dog. I'll give him that, because Drake and these niggas, a lot of these rap niggas is not strapping up, but A$AP was strapped up, though. But yeah, and then he put out
so they got kids.
He put out a tweet because people were saying that nigga was really not doing shit, and he said, "My penis and I woke up to the alarming disturbance of a video clip today. As his defense attorney, we're prepared to deny any slow strokes or lack of killing the pussy. A long list of satisfied women can attest to. But the real punchline is people who never fucked him rate him." Yeah, I guess. So yeah,
it's the story where everybody got an opinion. Like everybody, like.
Obviously, he recorded it.
Probably some people out there not fucking.
It's just like, how the fuck did this shit get out, though? He probably put that shit. He probably did that shit. Honestly, probably want hoes to see that shit. But yeah, so that's all we got for music, man. Any of you perverts that want to see A$AP Rocky's sex tape, it is on Pornhub, I believe. It's probably taken down now. I don't know, but what else happened?
They probably say it somewhere.
That's it for music, man. It's 20 minutes. That's good. So next thing we got is the entertainment segment.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, for entertainment, I wanted to speak about a couple movies that I saw within the past week. One, I'll start off with it first, because Brandon saw It Chapter 2 when it first came out, right? So I said I was gonna watch it, but I didn't watch it until it came out on video. So I got two movies from the Redbox last week. I got It Chapter 2 and I got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I'll talk about that one in a second. But It Chapter 2, this nigga Brandon was not lying. That shit was fucking trash, bro. That might have been literally the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, bro. That Babadook shit, that shit was probably stupider, but Babadook was fucking trash, bro. That's stupid. Oh,
shut up, bitch. You was scared of that shit.
Nigga, I was not scared of no motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. No, the fuck I wasn't.
You was, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Bruh, don't be scared. The only scary movie I'll never watch again is The Grudge. That's the only scary movie. Nigga, yeah, I've never watched. And they coming out with a new Grudge too. You seen that, right?
I'm not finna see it. I ain't finna watch that.
I'm not watching that shit.
Once Upon a Time in what? Hollywood?
Yeah, it's with Brad Pitt and fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. But yeah, It Chapter 2 was absolutely trash. That shit was trash. I'm just trying to figure out, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, don't listen to this part.
Give him a second. 1, 2, alright.
This nigga really counted. Bruh, so this nigga ate 2 kids, but to kill him, all it took was some words to calling him a clown. You serious, bro? This nigga's savage enough to eat 2 children. Because when he ate the little boy in that funhouse, that was fucked up. This nigga, right? That was fucked up. The little nigga in the funhouse, that was fucked up, bro.
That was fucked up when they beat up that dude.
Yeah, that was fucked up too. But this nigga is savage enough to eat 2 children, but at the end of the movie, to kill him, all they did was just talking shit. You're a clown. You're nothing. You're a clown. And that's what killed him. But this nigga savage enough to kill some kids. Like, you fucking kidding me, bro? And they were
it's based off of the book too. So
they were and they were all so childish the whole movie. They might as well have kids in the movie.
When he got the bike, I was like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? I paid money to watch this movie.
It kills monsters, if you believe. They were childish the entire movie. They might as well have just kept the kids in the entire movie.
And then when the girl had left at the beginning, trash. I was just like, yo, what is she doing? Like, what is this supposed to be? The lady. Gwen. Is her name Gwen?
Who's Gwen?
The only girl in the group.
Oh, when she left and did what?
Yeah, when she just left in general, I'm like, okay, so she's gonna go and pack her shit up just to go fucking.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. I'm like, that shit was just.
Oh, I have to go. Oh, submission. Fuck.
Oh yeah, when she left the skirt. That nigga was finna beat her ass too. That's crazy, bro. Because I was thinking about it. The boy, he married the little scary ass nigga that got the asthma medication. He married a girl just like his mama. And then she married a nigga just like her daddy. Because her daddy's beating her ass. That's really how the cycle of life goes. Like, for real. That's really how the shit happens, bro. Because when, remember, he was on the phone with his girl, his wife, and she was like, I don't want you driving out. That's his mom. That's how his mama was. Yeah. That's how the cycle of life is. That shit is really like that. But I want to see what they give It Chapter 2 on the Rotten Tomatoes.
Let me guess. I'm going to say a 4.3 out of 10.
No, I'm talking about on the percentage on Rotten Tomatoes. They gave it a 63. Number 1 was way better than number 2.
Yeah, number one was way better than number 2.
And then this Once Upon a Time in Hollywood movie, I wanted to see that for a while now. Rotten Tomatoes gave that a 85%. That shit was pretty good. And it's based on a true story too. It is it's pretty much a story about a up and coming actor, which is Leonardo DiCaprio, and his stuntman, who is Brad Pitt. And the movie's kind of confusing because it kind of you gotta watch it more than once. And I had to take the movie back to Redbox, otherwise they're gonna charge me. But I gotta watch it again. And this shit's almost 3 hours too. But
damn, they making movies long as hell now.
Yeah, it took me. I think it took me 2 days to finish It Chapter 2 because that shit was 3 hours. And I think I watched it. Yeah, it took me 2 days to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I highly suggest that y'all see that movie. Great movie. Like I said, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio is probably top 5 actor right now, honestly. Would you agree? Leonardo, I say Will, Denzel.
For all time?
Yeah, Will, Denzel, Leonardo. That's the top 3 to me. Will, Denzel, Leonardo. Of actors, like men, that's top 3. You could probably put Johnny Depp in there. Jim Carrey, maybe. Because Jim Carrey can play a lot of roles. So that's just my top 5, honestly. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, this nigga's still thinking. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that was a good movie. And then the last thing we got for entertainment, it was announced that Black Panther 2 will be released on May 6, 2022. So 2 years from now, pretty much. Did you see number 1?
I ain't even seen number 1.
This nigga. I can't even call him a nigga. This guy. Nah, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say something else. I couldn't say that. This guy right here. So yeah, Black Panther 2 is coming soon.
Oh, shit.
It's not really soon because it's 2 years from now.
It came out 2 years ago?
No, it's 2 years from now. But Black Panther 1 came out in 2015, I think. Let me see.
Damn, that's a while ago.
I put Black Panther. I hate how they do that because just like with Bad Boys coming out next month, Bad Boys 2 came out in 2003, nigga. Damn, Black Panther got a 97%.
Damn.
What the fuck? That shit came out in 2018. No, the fuck it didn't.
2018?
No, it didn't. That shit did not come out no fucking 2018. It didn't come out in 15?
Couldn't be. Bitch, it didn't.
It did come out. I'm thinking of this year. Yeah, it did come out 2018. Yeah, February 2018. So yeah, that's all we got for the entertainment segment. Black Panther coming soon. Do not watch It Chapter 2. That shit is booty. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a pretty good movie. Check it out if you want to see
You
that.
said Irishman was good.
Yeah, Irishman was good too. That's on Netflix. Somebody said it was trash?
Somebody said it was trash.
That shit was not trash. It could have been more niggas getting clapped. I ain't gonna lie about that. It could have been more niggas that got killed, but it was a good movie. It was long as fuck. You right. All these movies is getting long as fuck because that shit was 3 hours too, and that shit took me 2 days to finish. Like I'm not sitting there watching a 3 hour movie and I gotta go to work the next day. I'm not doing it. I'll watch that shit the next day. Yeah, and that's all we got for entertainment. So we're gonna move on to what's trending because we got a lot of what's trending stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing here, the biggest news that came out, y'all's President Donald Trump, he was officially impeached by the House of Representatives.
Not officially.
Trump has been he was impeached. It's not officially he's gonna be out of office. Yeah. He's been charged with criminal abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. It is now up to Senate to decide if he will be removed from office, which is very unlikely. And yeah, they're absolutely correct. It's not gonna happen. He tweeted, he put presidential harassment in all caps. He also said the Senate shall set the time and place of the trial. If the do-nothing Democrats decide in their great wisdom not to show up, they will lose by default. 100% Republican vote. That's what people are talking about. The Republicans are united like never before. How you feel about that?
Bro, it's good that people stood up for the cause that they believe in, but at the end of the day... I'm opening
my Twix, you guys.
At the end... Huh?
I was telling the people I was opening my Twix.
At the end of the day, it's not gonna happen. It's
not gonna happen.
Whatever y'all may think, whoever wants to be in power, they're gonna be in power. If they have the means of having access to the money and all these other factors, they'll stay in office. Impeachment is just there. I feel like it's not. A lot of our rights as like citizens is not. It's just mainly show and tell now.
You saw what Meek Mill said?
What he say?
He was like, "Who's our president now, y'all? I don't know how this shit works."
I think it's supposed to be the vice, but I wouldn't think. Yeah.
No, I think his dumbass thinks that one.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of y'all think just because the news say he's impeached, he's out of office.
It's two different processes.
Y'all need to get informed and get some sort of knowledge in politics. There has to be a debate. There has to be a committee that passed them, and for the Senate to pass it has to get passed by a majority, which is I don't know if it's 60 or 50. It has to be, I think, 60%.
I don't know. But you can be impeached and still be president. That happened to Bill Clinton when that whole Monica Lewinsky thing happened. So, yeah.
So don't sit here and be ignorant. Oh, yeah, he's not president anymore.
Yeah, Meek Mill
and all you
happy. Meek Mill and all you happy people out there. He's not out of office. I'm pretty sure y'all know now, but yeah, he's not out of office. He's not going to be out of office. Just to let y'all know. It's not happening.
I'm not discouraging y'all to go vote, but...
go vote. Definitely go vote.
But
he's not... And don't he only got one more year when he come in? 2018 or 20?
Yeah, I think it's one more year.
Okay, so let's it's only one more year, y'all. The year gonna fly by. I don't like the motherfucker either, but last year is gonna fly by. It's gonna go by like it's nothing. So he's not gonna get put out of office. They're not gonna let him.
Even if this were to happen, even if somehow by chance it gets majority ruling, who's to say he's gonna be out in time? A month before the fucking the debates.
Right, that's true.
Come on now.
Yep, so that's the first thing we got for what's trending. Next thing here, Congress officially passes a bill to raise smoking age to 21. Congress has been committed to changing the laws surrounding smoking, both traditional tobacco products and vaping. Well, now it's official because the legal age for smoking has just been raised to 21. To combat the increasingly dangerous issues surrounding smoking among youth, Congress has officially passed a law that increases the smoking age in the United States to 21, as reported by Gizmodo. The provision for raising the smoking age to the provision for raising the smoking age. Song? Oh, they didn't put 21. See, they put 2. They meant to put the provision for raising the smoking age to 21 was passed in the House of Legislature earlier this week. The new age restriction will include to all tobacco products, including traditional cigarettes and electronic cigarettes. That's good. The new law is in response to the ongoing increase in the number of teens who use tobacco-related products, specifically e-cigarettes. According to the 2019 National Youth Tobacco Survey, over 5 million teens are currently using e-cigarettes, with 1 million admitting that they use the product every day. While the report found that just 5.8% of high schoolers use cigarettes, a shocking 27.5% were reported to use e-cigarettes. So yeah, I think this is good. I think this is really good, because a lot of these kids, I feel like cigarettes, I want to say that I think that that's I'm not going to say that, man. I think that that's passed down from the household. I think when kids see their parents smoke cigarettes, I think that kind of plays a factor. You don't think so?
I'll say it play a factor, but
I think that and peer pressure in school. Cause I almost shot cigarettes. I promise y'all, on my mama, I've never done a cigarette day in my life. I almost did, but I never did. I think that peer pressure in school, just kids in school, period. Because it's like, what makes you as a kid even try a cigarette? I don't understand that. And I'm not trying to judge anybody, but I'm just saying, what as a kid makes you even try a cigarette? Because them shits are really disgusting. Like, that shit is gross. Yeah. That shit is fucking disgusting. But I think this is good to raise the...
I think so.
Because the drinking age is 21, so it might as well have been... I want to know what the age was before.
What, drinking age?
No, the smoking age, if they just raised... Well, I think it might have been 16, yeah. 17? Yeah, they need to try to get rid of cigarettes, period, but they're not going to do that because Uncle Sam's going to get his money from cigarettes.
They make too much money off that.
Just like he does from alcohol. And he's going to do it off of weed,
too. If you don't think the cigarette companies are investing into e-cigarette companies and those other companies, then you're stupid.
Yeah, and they're going to start getting money off of weed, too, Uncle Sam. Because Uncle Sam is making money off of cigarettes, alcohol, and it's going to be weed very soon. Yeah. They're going to start taxing niggas off.
They ain't the only ones.
Yeah, that's true. Next thing we got here, there is a man in Europe. His name is Bernard Arnault. He made nearly 100... Let me read this slowly. Bernard Arnault made nearly $107 million per day in 2019. Europe's richest man, Bernard Arnault, made nearly $107 million per day. Yes, every 365 days this year, y'all. He made $107 million every single day, according to the Business Insider. Arnault is the owner and the CEO of LVMH, a company that owns more than 70 brands that include Louis Vuitton, Sephora, Fendi, Marc Jacobs, Hublot, Hennessy, and more.
Oh, okay.
That's why. He was looking at me like there's no fucking way. Yeah, that's why right there.
That's fucking...
That's insane money. He can give...
I can't...
You can give somebody $1 million every day and be fine. Be perfectly fine.
Nigga, your kids could be fine if you did that.
Your kids could be fine. But yeah, I think that's crazy money, y'all. This is the type of money that niggas should strive for. That type of money. Because this nigga is rich as fuck. Like, this is crazy money, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. $107 million per day. What the fuck is Ready Monster?
He blowing.
He blowing what?
What?
This nigga right here. So yeah, next thing we got here. There is a 8-year-old YouTuber who made $26 million this year on YouTube, topping a 5-year-old who made $18 million. These kids are 8 years old, y'all. YouTube, there's a lot of money in YouTube. I was reading something about that's fucked up, Randy crying. I was reading something about the dude that made the Baby Shark song, like how much money he made, and y'all just think about how simple that is. I want y'all to think about that. Think about how simple the Baby Shark song is. Baby Shark, do 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 do. That's simple as fuck. That is the most simplest thing in the world that anybody could think of. And this nigga is making millions of dollars off of that song, y'all. Millions of dollars. All it takes, I told Brandon this before, just about anything, about being a creator and shit like that.
We're just thinking, just giving it
all you gotta do
5
is
seconds a day.
Sit your ass in the room and think of something. Sit your ass in the room and think of some shit. You don't have to go on Instagram and do this stupid ass shit that everybody want to do just for attention.
But you know they're not going.
Yeah, everybody's gonna do their own thing.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
This is an 8-year-old.
They're not gonna believe us. They're not gonna take it as we say. Hope maybe some of them will, but
yeah, this is an 8-year-old, y'all. $26 million on YouTube. A 5-year-old made $18 million.
Should be motivation, if anything.
Exactly. What we got next? Next thing I got. There was a green slime that oozed onto a Detroit interstate, stopping traffic, and that it was found to be a cancer-causing chemical that leaked from a basement of a local business. The reason I want to talk about this is because why is there a cancer-causing chemical in a local business? Is that not a fair question? Is that not a fair question?
That's a fair question.
Why is there a cancer-causing chemical in the basement of a local business?
Unless it was a mixture of chemicals.
But if it causes cancer, why is it in the business? What business is this?
What I'm saying is, what if it was a mixture of, like, say, certain things? Because cleaning supplies they could be cancerous. Because if it was a mixture, ugh.
This was in Detroit, and this is fucked up. I hope this nigga didn't do what that nigga did on Family Guy, Adam West, and start rolling in that shit. Trying to get superpowers. Shut up, nigga. He's a fucking idiot. Be this nigga. We've been around each other too long. But yeah, there's that. And the next thing I got, there is Mountain Dew. They revealed a body wash that smells exactly like the soda. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew created a body wash that smells exactly like their soda. The concept was brought to life after a Reddit user photoshopped a picture of Mountain Dew body wash blast about 2 years ago. The team at Mountain Dew saw the photo go viral and made it happen. However, did they give him money for it? Yeah, I was gonna say that he needs to get paid off of that. They probably didn't. However, they're limited and not available. They're not available for purchase. 250 bottles have been made and sent to the friends. Yeah, they've been sent to the friends of the brand. So I guess that's smart because I think they only did that because that dude probably wanted to get paid off of that. That's probably why they only limited the purchase, because if they would have put that shit out to everybody,
what's gonna backfire on them is if people like it enough and they want demand for it.
Who the fuck is gonna use that? You gonna use that?
Hell no.
You wanna smell like Mountain Dew?
Bro, I'm not the type of people to go crazy over this kind of shit and put logos everywhere. Fucking what's that shit? Red Bull and all that other shit.
My mama love Mountain Dew. It's her favorite soda. That shit is gross. Doesn't that shit kill your sperm count?
No, that's yellow fire. They took that out.
They took it out of Mountain Dew?
They took it out.
So what is the Mountain Dew now?
I don't know. They probably use this a replacement ingredient.
I guess. What else I got? You got how many articles you got?
Like 4.
Oh, okay. So let me hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
The next thing I got here, there was a North Carolina sheriff deputy who was fired after body slamming a middle school student. According to ABC News, Vance County, North Carolina Sheriff Curtis Brame said that the deputy's termination was effective immediately. This took place at Vance County Middle School in Henderson. Investigators are trying to determine if they will file criminal charges against the former deputy. He was fired, and he was caught on video body slamming the student. The sheriff of the county continued to say, "When we first saw the video, we were shocked. I don't expect my deputy or any deputy or law enforcement in North Carolina to carry out their duties in that way." The deputy's name has not been released. Why? That's my question. However, in the video, you can see the deputy slam the child not once but 2 times into the floor, and then he proceeds to drag the child as he walks out of the camera frame. Sheriff Brame said after viewing the footage, he initially placed the deputy on paid leave of absence. Why? If you're so shocked by the video, why are you... See, people are so fucking stupid, bro. People are contradicting their stupid, bro.
Only after backlash. That's when they'll do something.
Oh, my God. But if you were so shocked when you saw the video, why are you putting him on paid leave of absence? Because you're fucking lying. And you're fucking bullshitting. And you fucking cops are crooked. And you niggas are some hoe-ass niggas. And fuck all y'all. That's what it's, nigga. Alright, what I got next? I don't want to get too much into that. Yeah, that's fucked up. I want to try to limit all the fucked up shit we talk about in this segment because of Brandon, because he always talk.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga got. Oh, he finna top all this shit. This nigga finna top all this shit. All right, this is the last one I got. I think. No, I got 2 more.
What?
Yeah, man sentenced to 8 years in prison for fatally punching the man who tried to break into his daughter's restroom stall.
He was sentenced to prison? Yo. So the cop is on leave. And this guy here is going to jail.
Going to prison.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to where the article starts. Back in August 2018, Melvin Harris III from Phoenix, Arizona was horrified when he learned that Leon Armstrong tried to sneak into the public restroom stall that Harris's daughter was in. A fight between the 2 men ensued, and Armstrong was ultimately killed. Now, People magazine reports that Harris has officially been sentenced to 8 years in prison after pleading guilty to manslaughter. This is how the fight intentionally began. Harris was waiting in the parking lot of a local gas station for his daughter and her friends when Armstrong approached him and asked for money. Harris gave him the money, and Armstrong went back inside the gas station. As Harris's daughter returned to the car, she told her father that Armstrong tried to enter the locked women's restroom stall when she was inside. As security escorted Armstrong out, the story got cut off. So yeah, this man, I want to know how he killed him. But yeah, he pretty much went and killed this nigga after his daughter told him what happened, and he's going to jail for 8 years now. But I wonder if there was like video at the gas station of him trying to get into the fucking stall, because
they're not gonna have it in the bathroom. You can't do it.
Well, I'm not saying like in the stall, but I mean like outside
enter
the bathroom.
Yeah,
because you know how you go to the bathroom in the gas station, that's like on the outside. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure.
But that's fucked up, man. That he's going to jail for that, for protecting his daughter. If that was exactly what happened, because you know a lot of people's stories get twisted all over the place. And I only say that because that shit that happened with that girl that apparently got kidnapped last week, it turned out to be a setup and a lie. Anybody that heard about that, I don't remember her name. You heard about that?
What?
The girl that got snatched up on the street on camera, and she was like 16, and then people were looking for her for like the whole week, and they come to find out she had something to do with her being kidnapped. She was in on it. Like, this was like national news. Like, they were looking for this girl. Like,
I think we talked about it, right?
No, we didn't talk about it. We never talked about it. That's the only reason I didn't talk about it, because she was in on it.
The person who...
The girl that got kidnapped was in on it.
She was in on it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the only reason I say that, because people lie. I'm not saying his daughter was lying, but people do lie and shit like that. That's the only reason I'm saying that. And the last thing I got here, there is a 19-year-old facing life in prison for killing her alleged sex trafficker. ABC News reports Crystal Kaiser is potentially facing life in prison for the murder of 34-year-old Randall Voller in June 2018, who Kaiser says raped her at his home. Kaiser was 17 at the time of the murder and allegedly shot Voller twice in the head, set his own home on fire, and then stole his luxury vehicle, according to authorities. So that might be why right there. Kaiser allegedly confessed to killing Voller because she was reportedly tired of him repeatedly sexually assaulting her. She further alleged that he sold her to other men for sex, which is one of the reasons her attorney says she could be prosecuted under the laws for sex trafficking victims. What? Voller has been arrested and released 4 months before his murder. He was under investigation on child sex trafficking allegations. Let me read that again. She was further alleged that he sold her to other men for sex, which is one of the reasons her attorneys said she should be prosecuted under the laws for sex oh, okay, I see what they're saying.
Trafficking.
Yeah, as a victim. Okay, I see what they're saying. But yeah, it's fucked up, man. Even with the story I just said, with the guy killing the dude to protect his daughter.
There's a lot of people going to jail don't deserve to.
Yeah, for like self-defense shit, pretty much.
It just seems like it's becoming more and more apparent that a lot of people they should be put in jail are not going to jail.
This shit is fucked up, bro. This shit is fucked up out here, dog. Like, I'll be damned if somebody's trying to get into my daughter's stall and I kill this nigga or beat this nigga. I probably wouldn't have killed him. I'd probably beat his ass, because the only reason in that situation, I know when you're angry, you can't control yourself, but the only reason, I can't even say that, because I'm thinking logically right now. When that happens to you, you're probably angry as fuck. Logically thinking right now, if that happens, I'm not going to try to kill the dude. I'm just going to beat his ass, but I'm logically thinking, when that happens to me for real, I probably would want to kill this nigga. And I don't have a daughter, but I don't know how that feels for somebody to be trying to go after your daughter, but I'm just thinking as a man, what a man would do, because you would probably do the same thing. I think there's no question in Brandon's mind, he would try to kill a nigga if a nigga was trying to go in his daughter's bathroom stall.
I'll kill you.
You said you said what? You sound like a freak, nigga.
I'll
kill you. I'll fucking kill you, nigga. I'll fucking slit your throat, nigga. That's how you sound, like a fucking freak.
Probably would.
This nigga that's fucked up. But yeah, it's fucked up. All this shit is going on out here, man, and people are like going to jail for defending themselves. It's like, I don't know, man. We talk about this shit every week. It's a fucked up world we live in. I'm gonna let Brandon go. It's a fucked up world we live in.
Alright, some more fucked up shit coming your way. Alright, what do we start with here? Let's start off light. Alright, now, you know who Whitney Cummings is? Apparently she's a comedian. So, she got reported to HR. She's a comedian, apparently. She got reported to HR, apparently, for saying...
HR where? Her job?
At her job, yeah.
Where she worked? Comedian Incorporated?
I don't know. It doesn't say why. Wasn't that funny, but alright. So apparently,
this episode is going to be named Comedian Incorporated. Go ahead.
She got reported. Oh yeah, she was on a television show. She was shooting for a television show. Mm-hmm. So when she was leaving out, she told the intern "Merry Christmas."
Okay.
That's it. That was the problem. She got reported for saying "Merry Christmas." They took offense and they told HR.
Where the fuck did she work at?
I don't know. They were filming for a episode.
There's
like
an HR.
That.
Yeah, there's an HR there.
So
that cannot be what happened. That's fucking stupid, yo. It's fucking. Oh, I gotta read it. Fuck. Where is this from? Damn, that shit went to a YouTube video. My bad. But that's fucking.
Because they said that it wasn't all inclusive. They felt objected that they were. It's a subjective holiday. Not everybody's celebrating Christmas.
Oh my.
So they got offended.
I hate y'all.
Y'all out here getting too.
I swear I hate y'all.
Too sweet, man.
I'm eating my second Twix, y'all. Excuse me.
I thought you didn't have one.
I had one.
This guy. I just wanted to bring that up to show how sensitive people are.
That's it.
That's it. She literally, think about it. She literally got scolded by HR, and they said to shape up just because she said Merry Christmas to an intern who reported her for saying Merry Christmas for a holiday that's not, so to speak, inclusive.
That's how people are. Like people that don't celebrate holidays like that. That's exactly how they are, though. They do shit like that. Yeah, what you got next?
This is a fuck. I don't know how to take this one. It's probably not as fucked up as your shit, but it's still pretty fucked up. All right, where is it at? There's a girl named Olive Hella Geth.
Olive oil.
That's it's not a joke.
Oh,
Olive Hella Gethel. I don't know.
Her name's Olive.
Olive H. Okay. Apparently, she died. She died on December 14th when she suddenly stopped breathing. So apparently, I'll give you the short version. The church members and the family decided that it was the best thing that they all come together and they all pray for her resurrection.
What?
For her resurrection.
How'd she die?
Because she stopped breathing.
So she just stopped breathing.
She stopped breathing. Yeah. She had complications in her breath. She just stopped breathing. So what they did is church members and others turned to prayer, music, and song on the girl's behalf. They believed that by doing so, she'll be resurrected, just like how Jesus was. that he rose, right? They believed doing that, and it came out a few days ago.
Not gonna work.
It came out a few days ago that they confirmed that this is not gonna work. Listen to what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, we don't believe this is gonna work. We're just gonna turn to helping the family in need. But apparently, the family had opened a GoFundMe page.
Oh, okay.
And people were donating.
Yeah.
People were donating. So now that it's coming out that it's not gonna help them. They said that the 60, I think it's 62,000 now. Now I'm not trying. I want to put this out there. I'm not making fun of her death.
I'm not either. I'm just laughing because I'm like, why do you think that's gonna work?
Exactly. I don't know why. But what I feel like now it's came out that they're gonna be using the money for to help their family living expenses and it's so in their words tribute to her life, celebration and tribute to her life. I don't believe that, bro. 62 grand
for a tribute to it's a scam. Honestly, it's a scam.
And now they're coming out saying, yeah, it's not gonna work. Of course, it's not gonna work. Why would you think it's gonna work in the first place? It's not how it works.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, I mean,
for a little girl's death, she died.
How old is she?
I think she's 4.
Oh shit, that's fucked
she's
up.
young. She's like,
damn.
She's very young.
That's fucked up.
People she died. They thought that she really was going to be resurrected.
They didn't think that. They know that.
2-year-old. 2 years old. She's 2 years old.
Fucked up. They didn't think that shit was gonna work, bro.
We have sought a miracle from God to raise her from the dead. We realize this is out of the norm, but this is what a miracle is. It is outside the box. She was already dead, dog. She was already dead. She was already dead, and they decided to do this, P.
Damn, nigga, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
What? I mean, why do people think that they could mess with life like that, bro?
I think they were trying to get that money. I think that's what they were trying to do, that GoFundMe shit, because I think that story is such an outlandish story that people were going to go to.
And the church went... They said that it's the most outrageous thing that we heard. Listen,
sorry.
The church said that this is one of the most, unusual kind of things we've heard, but we went with it. And you know why they went with it? Because they know that it'll be good for them.
Right.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. The Weeknd's in that movie. They just showed him.
I don't know, man. To be playing around with a 2-year-old's death like that, that's not a joke, man.
He doesn't care about The Weeknd when it comes to 2-year-old. The Weeknd's in that movie.
All right, I got here the last.
There's a movie coming out called Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. I think that's going to be a great movie. I just want to put that out. The Weeknd's in the movie.
Playing around.
I'm not. I'm there. I can say something. I can talk about some other shit because that's just stupid. The shit that they did. That's not gonna happen.
I can't believe that.
They're stupid. But yeah, Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler. Kevin Garnett.
in it? Yeah.
Yeah. The Weeknd.
I'm a big KG fan.
No, he a big The Weeknd fan. This nigga just not a fucking KG. The Weeknd had his. They must have filmed that shit a while ago because he had them dreads and that shit.
Anyways, back to the one. Okay, the last article.
I thought you said.
There's 4. There's an app on the market. Apparently, it's called what is it called? Two Talk or some shit.
There's an app. What's it called?
It's called Toe Talk or something like that. So you can like
TikTok.
It's not TikTok, bro. It's TOTOK. It's not TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. You got a TikTok? You be dancing and shit on there? Brandon has a TikTok, y'all. Just to let y'all know, he be dancing and shit on there, like making videos. If you want to see some funny
apparently
shit.
It's a video messaging app. So you can make calls and do videos just like any other any other app out there that does that. Apparently they've I think it's the FBI. Is it FBI? They've found out that it's pretty much a spying app for the UAE.
Bitch, I talked about this.
When did you talk about this?
Weeks ago, like a long time ago.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, I swear I did.
No, you didn't, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
I did a long time ago.
So talk about it.
I don't remember what happened. Talk about it now. I don't remember what
happened. They found out that it was
nigga, I might not have.
United Arab Emirates. So
I remember I wrote it down on our list.
So apparently it's a spy. So they found out.
I talked about it.
There's a lot of connections with that with an agency out there in the I forgot where is it? Arab Emirates? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Middle East, whatever.
I talked about it.
And they're connecting it to that agency, and the agency apparently has a lot of ties in like data mining and all that kind of stuff. So I want to let y'all know that
this nigga always wants y'all to know some shit. I want y'all to know that he's a bitch ass nigga. No, go ahead. I'm joking, bro. Yo, y'all gotta understand that me and Brandon Super, you see how I'm yelling? I talked about already. He just still talking. That's just how me and this nigga be doing shit. He don't give a fuck about what I'm saying.
As I'm saying,
as I'm saying, he don't give a fuck about what I be saying. That's just our humor. So, for those that don't understand.
For all y'all that really can't grasp social media, any kind of information that they want on you, they have it.
Yeah,
they have it already.
All that shit.
If they can't get it from Facebook, they'll use your other platforms, and they all compile it.
Because
Facebook, no one owns everything now.
Why do y'all think that when y'all talk about shit, y'all see an ad for it on Facebook being sold? Because they're listening and they're watching everything that you do.
And even Amazon came out publicly and said that certain keywords it picks up, the Alexa, it picks up on in order to know what to market to you as far as to buy.
That's
why why do you think when you look for flights and stuff like that, somehow on Instagram when you're scrolling, flights for deals and other stuff like that come up, or your emails, because that's how they get it. That's how business does marketing for their products and whatnot.
So they have all your sex tapes on your phone. They have all that.
Just to be honest, and even when you go to a website nowadays you'll see, not nowadays, it's been happening for a while. You'll see allow cookies, because in those cookies and everything, whatever you enable, you give them certain permission to certain things.
I want some cookies.
Your geofencing, location, anything that you name, they could do a lot. You'd be amazed what they could do a lot with your sexual orientation, your race, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying, take that into consideration when you guys are. I don't like social media personally. I don't, and I'm only on it because someone forced me to. So.
I mean, because you had to for a
Shut up.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
All right, y'all. So that is all we have for
let's go.
What's Trending. What's wrong with you? All right? Damn, I had to go back to where I was. Yeah, that's all we got for What's Trending. So now we're going to get into the shout out segment and the fuck you segment. I don't think you got a fuck you. I don't think I have one.
Fuck you.
You don't have one for real?
No.
Okay, so the shout out segment. For today's shout out, I have two things here. The first shout out I want to give is to the artist that I played in the intro. His name is Don Toliver. Don Toliver.
Don Toliver. Wasn't he on Travis Scott's album?
There you go. I wanted to see if you got it. Yeah, he was on Astroworld. I was at work the other day, and this dude that I was training, he put me on, and I was like, bro, this nigga sounds familiar. He is on, I think this song. Is that knocking? Oh, niggas is shooting out there, bro. Niggas is shooting. We are in danger, but nah, this is him.
This is a hard song. You didn't really like it.
No, that wasn't. That's Travis Scott right there. But towards the end, Don Toliver comes up on there. I think he is signed with Travis Scott. I'm not 100% sure on that. But he released 4 singles this year. He has No Idea, Best You Had, which I played earlier, Situation, and Can't Feel My Legs. And he is 4 for 4 on all those, just to let y'all know. All 4 of them shits are hard. He has a project that came out last year. It is called Donnie Womack. It is 13 songs. That shit was pretty good. I listened to that the other day. And I just want to say shout out to all the artists that I've come across this year, man, because I only listened to like 2 people when I was in high school. I only listened to J. Cole and Currency in high school. That is literally the only 2 people that I listened to in high school. So I'm just glad anytime I just come across new artists that have good music. So shout out. I wrote everybody down here. I want to shout out Saba, Mac Ayers, Gold Link, St. John, Sir, Smino, D-Smoke, and again, Don Toliver. So check out Don Toliver's music and projects. That was the song I played in the intro of the podcast. And also, I want to shout out a restaurant I went to the other day. It is called Big Daddy's Dish. What's the fucking slogan? The slogan says the original homestyle. I don't know why that's funny to me. The original homestyle meal.
Who's that a picture of?
Big Daddy.
Why you say it like I'm gonna know the motherfucker?
Ooh, Big Daddy. But yeah, they have like some great soul food. If you want to go in there for some chicken, some fucking pork. I got fried pork chops with some collard greens and some mac and cheese.
You told him that you haven't put him on the air?
Dude.
Did you tell Big Daddy?
No, I didn't.
Did you tell your Big Daddy?
But no, if you want some real good soul food, it's on Old National Road in Atlanta. Bro, they got like all the food like behind this little glass counter. You can't get to it there. The people get to it. I'm just saying it's behind the glass right there. Like you can see all the food. Bro, they got like barbecue ribs if you want to get a 3-piece wing with a green bean and a yam.
Why'd you say like you can't get to it? Like you can't break up
because
and get
people
to it?
would think that's like a buffet. It's not like a buffet to where you can grab the stuff off the shit. They can only get.
I didn't think of a buffet. I thought of just people just serving.
Maybe somebody else did. But
yeah, because you're stupid.
But they got barbecue ribs.
What the fuck? This nigga grabbed stick.
What Craig Daddy said, hog maws, fucking chitlins, they got all type of soul food in there, bro. They got banana pudding, they got strawberry banana pudding, red velvet cake.
What is this dude doing,
What the fuck is this nigga doing? They got red velvet cakes. They got all type of lemonades, desserts, bro. They have some really fucking good soul food, bro. I ended up getting, like I said, the fried pork chops, and them shits was big as fuck. The pork chops, like the chicken wings is big as fuck. Like they got all type of shit, bro. But I got the fried pork chops with collard greens, mac and cheese. They got yams, green beans, all type of shit you can imagine, bro. So as Big Daddy's dish on Old National in Atlanta. And they have new hours too. They're not open on Sundays anymore. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. starting today. Today's the 22nd, right? Or the 23rd. Well, starting yesterday. So yeah, I just want to shout out Big Daddy's and shout out Don Tolliver. You have a shout out?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna move on.
Shout people out.
Okay, we're gonna move on to sports now. We just hit an hour, so we'll get into sports. So let me do a quick week 16 recap.
Quick.
It is quick. Quick. Let me do a quick week.
Yo, come on, man. Yo, tighten up, man. Come on, bro.
Oh, I hate this nigga so much. Okay, week 16 around NFL. What happened? Nothing really happened.
I see the Heat moving up on the charts.
This is NFL, not NBA.
What am I talking about? The NBA?
There was Saturday games and games yesterday. The Rams lost to the 49ers. 49ers are 12-3. Patriots are 12-3. Chiefs won last night against the Bears 26-3. Seattle actually lost at home to the Cardinals. Seattle falls to 11-4. Dallas and Philadelphia, they played yesterday for the NFC East. If Dallas won, they would have won the NFC East, but they lost 19-7. These niggas ain't even score a touchdown. Dallas, y'all trash. I'm looking. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't score a touchdown. Dallas is fucking trash, bro. Dallas falls to 7-8. Eagles take the NFC East lead 8-7. I think if the Eagles win their next game, they win the division and the Cowboys would be eliminated. What else happened? Anything important? Saints meet the Titans. Saints are 12-3. Cincinnati lost again in overtime. Cincinnati is 1-14, and they have clinched the number one. They have clinched the number one pick in the NFL draft. So most likely they're gonna get my boy Joe Burrow. Baltimore beat the Cleveland Browns. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are 13-2, and they clinched the number one seed in the AFC. So the AFC playoffs will go through Baltimore. Let me see the playoff.
What if Joe Burrow don't want to go there?
He don't have a choice. He's not gonna pull Eli Man. Eli Man is a bitch ass nigga. Falcons won. They are 5-2 since starting the season. 1-7. What I tell y'all? They are 5-2 since starting 1-7. We are now 6-9. These motherfuckers are so stupid, boy. I told y'all weeks ago. I told y'all this was gonna happen.
Yeah, so trash.
So playoff picture in the AFC: Ravens clinch the number one seed. Patriots are the 2 seed right now at 12-3. Chiefs are the 3 seed at 11-4. Texans are the 4 seed at 10-5. All the divisions are clinched. Ravens, Patriots, Chiefs, and Texans all win the division. 2 teams in the wild card spot right now. The Bills clinch the playoff spot. The Bills are 10-5. They're the 5 seed. The Tennessee Titans are the 6 seed right now, and I think the Steelers and the Titans are going to fight for the 6 seed next week. NFC, 49ers number 1 at 12-3. Saints are 12-3 at number 2. 49ers and the Saints have the same record. Boy, the 49ers have the tiebreaker because they beat them last week. Packers 11-3, they're 3 seed. Eagles are 8-7, 4 seed. Seahawks are 5 seed, 11-4. Vikings are the 6 seed at 10-4. The only seed that is not locked up is NFC East, the 4 seed. So that's going to be the Cowboys or the Eagles for the last spot in the NFC playoffs. And what I got here is some NFL news. Drew Brees, he broke the career touchdown record against the Colts last week. He surpassed Peyton Manning in touchdown passes. Peyton Manning had 540 touchdowns. Drew Brees has passed that. Also in that game, that motherfucker Drew Brees was 29 for 30. This nigga had 1 incomplete pass, 96.7%. It was the most accurate game in NFL history. So congratulations to Drew Brees.
Congrats.
And then his receiver, Michael Thomas, yesterday made history. He broke Marvin Harrison's single-season catch record with 144 catches. So Michael Thomas now has 145 catches. That's insane when you think about it. This nigga has 145 catches this year. He also has 5,396 yards. He surpassed Randy Moss for the most receiving yards in the player's first 4 seasons in NFL history. So congrats to Michael Thomas and Drew Brees. And there was a stat that I wanted to share of the Carolina Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey. Carolina's running back McCaffrey, he has more rushing yards than Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Leonard Fournette. He has more catches than Julio Jones, Travis Kelce, and Julian Edelman. He has more catches than 3 of the top catchers in NFL. And he has more receiving touchdowns than Larry Fitzgerald, Odell Beckham, and Darren Walker. He is also one of the only 4 players in NFL history to have 100 catches in 2 of his first 3 seasons. And McCaffrey is the only running back to do that. The only other 3 players to do that were Anquan Bolden, Brandon Marshall, and Michael Thomas. All 3 are wide receivers. So shout out Christian McCaffrey, have a hell of a year. And the last thing I got for NFL, the Jaguars fired their executive vice president of football operations, Tom Coughlin, the former New York Giants head coach who won the Super Bowl against the Patriots. So Tom Coughlin is out in Jacksonville. NBA news. Where my Heat at, since Brandon wanted to bring up the Heat? Let me go. Damn, it's 8 o'clock. Miami Heat. We are winning right now. If anybody that gives a fuck, we're winning against the Jazz. We are the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. We're 21-8. Shout out Miami Heat. I was going to buy a hoodie today at the mall, Miami Heat hoodie, but I didn't do it. I'm going to still get it, though, one of these days. In NBA news, the Hall of Fame nominees, there were 4 announced for the class of 2020. They include Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Chris Bosh. So congrats to those 4 gentlemen. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them are going to get in. The only one that I wouldn't say is a guarantee is Chris Bosh. But first ballot for sure, Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett are first ballot. Chris Bosh may get in first ballot. I'm not sure. And I talked about it a couple weeks ago. There's a couple rule changes that are being proposed in the NBA. But now it is officially not happening. But it was officially turned in to be ruled. The NBA sent out these proposed changes to teams. 78-game regular season dropped down from 82. There will be a mid-season tournament with $1 million potential prize per player. So whoever wins the mid-season tournament, every player on the team will get $1 million. So funny. There will be a play-in. This is gonna be stupid. This nigga's fucked up. This nigga's laughing at old people falling downstairs. Fucked up. There will be a play-in for the 7th and 8th seed in each conference, and the final 4 in the NBA playoffs will get reseeded, regardless of conference. So if that is passed, we could potentially see a West versus West or East versus East team in the NBA Finals. So again, 78-game season, mid-season tournament for $1 million prize per player, play-in for the 7 and 8 seed for each conference, and a Final 4 reseeded playoff. The NBA is discussing blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the mid-season tournament. All these changes could be possibly happen in the 2021 to 2022 league season. And that's all I got for that. Last 2 things for NBA. Well, I got 3 things. I want to know what Brandon thinks about his last thing, too. Russell Westbrook, he is being sued for $100 million for the Utah Jazz fan that told him to get on your knees like you used to. If y'all remember Russell Westbrook, there was a video of him being recorded on the sidelines at a game versus the Utah Jazz. He was telling the dude, I'll fuck you up, you and your wife. I'll fuck both of y'all up. In March of this year, that was in March, a Utah Jazz fan was officially banned by the team for shouting racist, derogatory remarks at Russell Westbrook, who at the time was playing against the Jazz for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fast forward to the present, and Shane Keisel, the fan, is suing Russell Westbrook and the Utah Jazz for he's suing the Jazz too, for $100 million in compensations for punitive damages, alleging defamation and infliction of emotional distress. Keisel claims that he lost his job as a result of the incident and also received death threats, and he says that he only told Russell Westbrook to wrap his knees so he can play later. The lawsuit also states the crowd was shocked by the ferocity of Russell Westbrook's outburst when he had only been told to take care of his knees in a mocking manner that implied he would need to use them extensively to ensure the team's victory. That's not what you said, motherfucker. Stop fucking lying, bro. Stop. I hate motherfuckers, bro.
Bro, that isn't.
So I hate niggas, bro. But bro, you lost your job, but I know Russell Westbrook sounds off a lot. That's my nigga. He does a little too much sometimes, but I don't think Russell Westbrook is telling you and your wife that he'll fuck y'all up for you telling him that he needs to ice his knees. I don't think he would. I honestly don't think anybody's gonna do that. That's just me. But yeah, so he's suing Russell Westbrook and the Jazz for $100 million. I don't think that's going to go his way.
I don't think so
either. Yeah, and then the next thing I got here, speaking of fans.
You a fan?
Isaiah Thomas of the Denver Nuggets. And no, is he with Denver? He might be Washington. I'm sorry. He's with Washington now. I think he's with Washington. Is he with Washington? Yeah, he's with Washington. He got ejected the other day for confronting a fan as they were being disrespectful while he was shooting his free throws. This is what he said about the incidents. He actually went. This is him going into the crowd. He actually went into the crowd, my nigga, during the game. And this is what he said about the incident.
When I missed the first free throw and made the second, I'm running back and the fan has both of his middle fingers up and said bitch 3 times. So then the timeout goes and I go in the stands to confront him. I say, don't be disrespectful. That calm. Be a man. I'm a man before anything, and be a fan. And his response was, I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty. Because if you miss 2 free throws, I guess the fans get a Frosty. So that's what happened, and I walked back.
So it is on video that he was very calm about the situation, but he walked into the stands. He told the fans, don't be disrespectful, because they gave him the middle finger saying fuck you, and they said, we're sorry, we just wanted a Frosty. Isaiah Thomas. Because apparently if you miss the 2 free throws, because that does happen at games, if the other team misses a free throw, you get a Frosty. The whole crowd gets a Frosty. So that's what they said. But pretty soon there's going to be rules with these fans, because Russell Westbrook has had 2 incidents where I think a fan ran onto the court and Russell Westbrook shoved him. And then that shit with the Jazz fan. And then now this shit. There's going to be rules changed very soon about fans doing this type of shit to players. There's going to be a lot of changes with that coming real soon. So that's what happened with Isaiah Thomas. And then the last thing I got here, I want to play a video of my guy Dwyane Wade, and we will discuss this real quick. This is Dwyane Wade speaking about the backlash that him and his family is receiving because his son is apparently gay. I don't know how old his son is, but he's younger than his oldest son. This is what he said about. It. I'll play it real quick and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, they born a certain way, and you say they gotta be that way. That's not life, man. I watched my son from day one becoming to who she now eventually is coming to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's all about nothing changes with my love. Right. Nothing changes with my
called his son she.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he wants to do.
Only thing I got to do now is get smarter and educate myself more. True. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Dwyane Wade, because he has been taking a lot of this stuff he's been very cool about the whole situation. But he did refer to his son in that clip as she. His son is 11, it says here. So what do you feel about that?
I don't feel any type of way. If that's what he wants to do and that's what his child wants to do, then I'm not going to say I agree with it. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, I agree.
But he has this right to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's true.
And if his son wants to be that way, do that.
But my thing is, what do you know about being gay at 11 years old?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. I just don't understand.
And I would imagine him growing up, he wouldn't be exposed to that. But I feel like people thinking like it's something now to something be cool or something. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to cause outrage on this kind of shit. I don't know about that kind of shit, man. I don't know. All I know is what I know. Fucking, it's just an opinion. It's a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
To me, I don't feel like it's right, but I respect other people. He's being
very supportive of his son.
Which is you know, that's a great father. Yeah, that's the least a parent could do. So because
I don't know how I would.
What? Yo, that dude look like you. Bro, rewind it.
No, but I don't know how I would feel if my son came to me like saying that he was gay. I don't know. I don't know if I would be as supportive as D Wade is, but I don't know.
Would you love him any less?
Yeah, I would. That's my son. I wouldn't love him any less, but let's knock on wood here. But I think he's awake too. Speaking of the devil. But yeah, shout out my man D Wade, man. For real, that's my guy. That's my favorite NBA player of all time, D Wade. So shout out D Wade. And the last thing we got here for sport. Oh no, this is what I want to say about that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Big Boy's Neighborhood posted this. D Wade speaks about queer sons trans. Why would they say that?
Who said that?
Big Boy's Neighborhood posted this on Instagram. Why would they say that? Big Boy's Neighborhood, whoever posted that, y'all niggas are wrong. That's fucked up. Yeah, the headline says Dwyane Wade speaks about queer son's transition with a picture of him and his son. And I think it's the link to that video I just played. But that's fucked up. Why would y'all put that as a headline? Somebody needs to be fired for that. That's just me. Yeah. That's fucked up.
Somebody need to get a hand.
That's really fucked up, bro.
It don't matter what you believe in, what you raising his son.
Yeah, you don't say that.
You don't say that.
You could have used so many other words besides queer. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. And the last thing I got for sports, man, I want to say rest in peace to Herman Boone He is the football coach that inspired the film Remember the Titans. That was Denzel Washington's character. He passed away at 84 years old. According to ESPN, an assistant coach for Boone said he passed away at his home in Alexandria, Virginia. Johnson revealed that Boone had been battling cancer and he would visit the coach regularly. He said he had planned to see him on Wednesday when he learned of his passing. Boone led the T.C. Williams High School football team to a state championship in 1971. So rest in peace to Kirch Herman Boone.
Well, it's a very, very.
I'm
good
laughing
movie.
at a picture that my girl just sent me.
If y'all didn't ever seen that movie, which I doubt y'all didn't.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
But yeah, I was laughing at a picture my girl sent me and my son. Sorry. I always fucking laugh at the worst time when we talking about some serious shit. But yeah, so that's all I got for sports. We at an hour and 15. Before we get into the Let's Talk segment, I want to ask this question real quick, and then we'll discuss, and then we'll discuss, and then we'll get into the Let's Talk segment. We had a little relationship talk last week, so me and Brandon will do the same here. Let me find the question here, unless Brandon doesn't want to do it. Is it too much for you?
What, the question?
Yeah, you don't know. It's a. We're not doing a Q&A today, y'all, but this is just a question that I wanted to discuss as men. We can't discuss it as men like we did last week with Derek and Shaquan.
You better pull up that motherfucking question, bro.
No, it's not a Q&A.
I'm saying,
what it's right here.
About, bro?
Yeah, my bad. Damn, this nigga was like, they take forever. All right, so the question is, would you marry a woman who wants to wait to have sex until marriage? And if you are with what if you're with a girl? Okay, let's answer the first question first. Would you marry a woman who wants to wait to have sex until marriage? No, fuck that.
Damn.
You in a relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
If your girl came to you and said, Brandon, I don't want to have sex no more until we're married, what would you do?
Oh, man, that's a hard one.
I believe it. I'm out of here. Zoom. But no, for real. Would you marry a woman who wants to wait to have sex until marriage? I was talking about this with a coworker, and I was like, that is a great question for my podcast.
I think as we are now, I would wait.
You would wait.
I would wait.
Oh, this nigga's a bitch. Stop joking.
Stop
joking. This nigga's a bitch. So you would wait till marriage. What if she's not the one you want to marry?
I mean, you should know.
Y'all ain't been together that long.
I know we have, but
y'all hear this nigga?
I think it'd have to be a little bit more time before I decide on that. Are you
Itchy
saying
nigga?
based on the
You
time
itchy?
now?
This nigga scratch his neck and shit. Based on no. I'm just first of all the question is just first of all okay, yes or no, would you marry a woman who wants to wait to have sex until marriage? Yes or no?
What is this the basis of? That she has
Would you marry
This has to be this is circumstantial. This is circumstantial.
Okay. What's the question you asked me? What you asked me?
Is it based on religion, or is it based on has she have past relationships? Like what is this based off of? A lot goes into this, bro, because it's circumstantial.
She just religion.
Okay, so that means she hasn't had sex with anybody else. For a fact.
We'll say that. Let's say that. Let's speak.
Okay, you're saying let's say that, but that's
we're speaking hypothetical. Let's say that she said she's a virgin, and for a fact she's a virgin, and she wants to wait to have sex until marriage. Would you marry her?
Oh, man, that's a hard one. Skip.
I wouldn't.
Skip.
This nigga said skip. Well, yes or no? I wouldn't.
I don't think I would.
I couldn't because it's like I feel like
I don't know if all feelings are gonna be there if it's not.
I remember Poop told me that one time. He said that you can't.
Different.
He said that you can't be in love with somebody that you never had sex with. Do you believe it? Do you believe you can be you believe that?
I believe what he's saying is true.
Yeah, okay. That you can't be in love with someone
because it's a different.
Some people do, but I don't know how.
I don't know how.
How are you in love with someone you never had sex with? I don't understand that.
But speaking from like how, if you're in it and then she just says that I just want to abstain to it.
I'm finna text my girl. I'm finna call her. I'm finna call her right now. She in the room. I'm finna call her. I'm finna
what, you bitch? Oh, you say that.
She better answer. Oh, so my son's in there crying. She's not gonna answer because my son's crying. She finna fuck up the whole podcast.
You the one calling her.
I know, but I thought she was gonna answer the phone. Damn it. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, we talking about this question, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that it's possible to be in love with somebody you never had sex with? Yes or no?
Will you repeat the question?
Do you think it's possible? Do you believe it's possible to be in love with someone you never had sex with?
Yeah. It just intensifies when you have sex with them.
But you haven't.
But you haven't, exactly.
You can't until
No,
you're married.
I'm saying like you you can love somebody without having sex with them, but when
How?
It won't be the same though.
No, because when you finally have sex, it intensifies.
But how do you know that for sure if you've never had sex?
This is such a woman answer you're giving.
Okay, but like,
I can
why
hear you from the rope too. This is funny. This is hilarious.
Why do you need to have sex with them in order to love somebody? How about that?
Because because that's a part of showing love.
It is.
What? Okay, but
You making
That is
love.
true.
We be making love.
Okay, but shut up. But what about those people that wait till marriage and they love each other, and then they fuck?
But what if when they fuck, he be like, "Dad waited this whole time with this pussy trash. I waited all this time."
I mean, she better put some lube or something.
That's not gonna make the pussy better.
That's not gonna help.
All right, baby. All right. Appreciate it. But yeah, so
Damn, I was texting her to say some funny shit. I told her to say, "Hey, tell him to come clean up this shit he left on the bed."
this nigga's a fucking idiot.
Damn it.
But no, I'm not marrying somebody before having sex with them. What was the other question? Would you wait? Okay, so let's.
Would
go
you
back.
wait now? So what about now? You still wouldn't wait?
No,
So
I couldn't. I would tell her I can't do that. And
as a man, you have
I got a
these things now.
kid. So if my girl come to me and be like, "I want to wait till we get married to have sex," we already got a kid. I'm gonna look at her like she's fucking insane. That's all. This is insane. That's what I would say.
This is madness.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But so would you wait if your girl was like right now? You said you would.
I would.
Use this nigga right here. All right, let's move on to the Let's Talk segment. I just wanted to speak about that real quick. That was funny. This nigga right here. All right, so we gonna move on to the Let's Talk segment. I think that's all I get. So let's do Let's Talk segment, and then we'll close out after this guy right here. You gonna hear it on the mic. This nigga right here. All right, go ahead.
All right.
So Brandon's gonna introduce the Let's Talk segment for this week, and then we're gonna close out, folks. I'm gonna take a shot. No, I'm gonna smoke.
All right,
No.
today, guys, what we're gonna talk about in the Let's Talk segment, we're gonna talk about two things: changing habits and networking.
Networking. Yeah.
It's not.
Ding, 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 ding.
Changing habits. I want to talk to you guys about this, and it's more personal. For changing habits, a lot of people out there. Now, do you have any habits that you feel like aren't beneficial to you right now? They prevent you from getting to a goal,
Oh, fumble.
such as procrastination. With certain
That's
things
one,
that you
but I
have to
don't do it. But I don't do it like I used to. I've gotten a lot better.
Mhm.
And at that, I've gotten a lot better.
What do you think?
I've been
what do you
I've
think a
been
lot of
using
people
my
struggle
time.
with as far as habits?
Procrastination. That's number one thing. I feel like that is the biggest thing. Procrastinating and just putting things off. Like I don't have time. I'm too tired. I saw this on the internet. If you go to your job and then you just come home and go to sleep, what did they say? I don't want to fuck it up, but they were just pretty much saying you're not tired. You're uninspired. If you just go to work and then you don't come home and work on your dreams, you just go to sleep. You're not tired. You're uninspired. That's true. You're procrastinating. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I had a long day.
Yeah.
You can still get the shit done. Brandon goes to work every Monday and then comes home to do this podcast for an hour and a half. And then he drives from fucking way from his job over here. From fucking you work in Smyrna, right? Well, you live in Smyrna now.
I live in Smyrna now.
And he drives way back to Smyrna to do the podcast every single Monday. This is 26 straight weeks we've been doing this. I don't work on Mondays, but that's just an example. He's putting work into the shit.
I think that changing habits is like it's really an undertone when you talk about as far as achieving goals. Because I feel myself I don't read as much anymore, and reading would help me out. It would be very beneficial toward me reaching my goals as far as doing a lot of things and opening my mind up to certain things, what I need to do, and gaining the knowledge of the process of the steps I need to take. So I feel like changing habits, even small things, even doing small things a day, like say, hey, like I want to set a timeline. I need to complete this, because me and him, we set timelines for certain things that we want to complete on certain plans that we have.
Yeah.
So even that is kind of taking a step in the right direction for changing, for reaching your goals. Because whether you believe it or not, all these little things add up. So if you going home, falling back home, and I understand everybody gets tired, everybody works and shit like that. Everybody has that kind of stuff. They go through that. Everybody has kids. Some people have to do school. Some people have to do all this shit. They have to work, do school, have kids, find time to cook, find time to spend time with the kids, do all this shit.
Kids to sleep, change their diaper, give them a bath.
But at the end of the day, none of this is an excuse. It isn't. Of course, you may be tired, but even 10 minutes a day 10 minutes a day for 5 days or for 6 days, for 7 days, whatever it may be, would help you be 10 minutes or 70 minutes, if you add it all up, closer to what you need to be as far as your goals go. Even 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day, that's it. And then maybe next week you do 20 minutes. So little stuff like that will help you get to where you want to be, and where you want to visualize yourself being. Changing habits can go down from, like, I think I saw this video a while ago, is start the day by making your bed. So that'll make you feel, I think it was a retired naval officer, he was speaking about it. Once you start the day by making your bed, that's one thing down on your list. And as you go throughout your day, you'll hit every single goal that you kind of set, because you've accomplished one for the day, whether how small it may be. So he said it starts by making your bed. And I did it for a while. Of course, sometimes I'm in a rush, I don't do it, but it's true, because it puts you in a mindset, like, I did something productive for today, whether it just may be small. Let me change my habits and see if I can, change the other things. Reading 5 pages in a book one day, or doing researching some topic or some business that you want to go into for 5 minutes, and doing it every day until you have a substantial amount of research done, so that you can make it to another step on that list, will be even better, right? That time will count, don't you think?
Yeah, it will. I feel you. I definitely feel you on that. I just feel like I said earlier, procrastination is the number one thing, as the biggest habit that I think people should change. But yeah, when it comes to, like, coming home and taking time to do stuff, it ain't gonna get done on its own. You gotta take the time to do it. You gotta take the time to be motivated and just be inspired. Because I used to say that all the time on the end of the podcast, like, stay motivated, stay inspired, and shit like that. Because it's true, man. You have to find a way to stay motivated. You have to find something every day to keep pushing you through the day. And just like I said with them girls in the mall, when they were asking me what motivates me to keep doing the podcast, one of the answers I said was, damn, where did I even say?
Consistency.
I don't even remember. No, it was like, pretty much, I was just saying, like, just pretty much the response that people have been giving us, just a few people that have been listening to the podcast, and just pretty much just knowing that a lot of this shit ain't gonna get done unless I put the work in to get it done. Cause even when I gotta do the video, it takes like hours. For people that don't do YouTube, like, it takes like hours for like a YouTube video to post up. Like, it literally takes hours to get posted up. And I do that shit when I come home from work. Y'all think I want to do that when I be driving all day at my job and want to come home? I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because it has to get done.
Yeah.
A lot of people will put it off and go to sleep and rest. So I'll do it tomorrow. I stick to it. We have to get it out on Wednesday. We have to get the audio out on Tuesday. That's just an example of the shit that we just talking about. Like, you have to stick to some shit and just keep doing this. Consistency is key. Hard work beats talent. That's another thing. A lot of people say that, and that's true. Hard work does beat talent. You could be the most talented motherfucker and be lazy as fuck. And the person that's putting in more work than you may not be as talented as you, but they putting in more work, which gets them beyond that level.
You know who says something similar to that?
What?
Mike Tyson.
What do you say? What's the quote?
It's not talent. He doesn't believe in talent.
He believes in
it's more hard work and dedication to something.
Yeah.
And think of Tyson. I'm a big Tyson fan, man. I wish I could meet him one day. I will. But
yeah.
But he says that talent.
Talent ain't nothing. It's hard work. It's the work, yo. It's definitely the hard work. Stay motivated. Stay inspired. Go ahead.
All right. The last thing I want to talk about today is networking. I want to talk about the significance of that. Now, when you think of networking, what do you think about?
You look it up.
Bitch,
when I think of networking, I think of, like, interacting with other people within your hobby or your field. And networking definition. What is networking? Network is the exchange of information and ideas among people with a common profession or special interest, usually in an informal social setting.
I believe there's some kind of misleading as far as in that definition. They don't necessarily need to be in a related field for you to network. Networking to me means anybody that you may feel that you'd kind of gain some sort of knowledge or upper ground with.
Yeah,
they could lead you somewhere, give you some sort of information, anything, whether how big or small, any form of information, lead you to any position or whatever, any step in life. You want to keep them on your side, talk to them, reach out here and there. It even goes into LinkedIn. You ever heard of LinkedIn?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much a big networking site. Everybody just pretty much word of mouth, and they look at your profile and they see. I'm not advertising it, but I'm just giving you guys a reference. But networking goes a long way because you never know somebody that may know somebody.
Yeah.
You never, they might lead you into the right direction where you want to be. They
and
might
what's the saying? It's not what you know, it's who you know.
And it definitely is. One of our friends, who's it, Brian? Brian said sometimes it's just, and he made a good point. It's not about sometimes, about what you know. It's who you know that can help you get to that certain level. Certain intelligence in certain areas can only carry you so much. Whoever may say that,
right.
Whoever may say that, you could be the smartest person. If you don't know the right people, you won't be able to show it.
Right.
So it comes down to maintaining certain relationships with people and gaining out there. And how you do that, I'm pretty sure P's going to elaborate on it too, is I feel like you strike a conversation with anybody. It doesn't matter. Just talk to them. Hey, what's up, man? How's your day going? Man, Friday sucks, or something like that. Say something, anything like that.
I think I said Friday sucks.
Or say something along those lines. Anything like that will if you're likable enough as a person, or if your interests clash, it can help allocate you to a position or have certain resources to your disposal. So, with that person. Right. Or they could know somebody that they can go through for you. So.
Yeah, and like I was saying about the girls at the mall, that's a form of networking because I just thought it was funny that they picked me of all people, somebody that actually had a podcast too. That's a form of networking though, because I gave them the name of this podcast. I don't know if they're gonna listen to it because I told them I listen to it, but that's a form of networking because they were asking me questions, and me and Brandon have thought about doing that same thing because I think they were like going around the mall like just asking people questions, and we thought. I'm just saying, I already said it in the beginning, so it don't matter. I mean, what's that gonna do? What is me saying that gonna hurt?
I ain't saying that.
This nigga right. I'm just saying, but yeah, that's a form of networking though. That's literally a form of networking. I mean. I haven't done a lot of networking anything other than this podcast, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I have with my other YouTube channel. Like, it wasn't, like, big, but...
Yeah.
But networking definitely helps when you're trying to do shit like that. Like, YouTube shit like that definitely helps. Cause
it goes hand in hand with marketing.
Yeah, it definitely does. Because it definitely helps you. It definitely gives you a gain. It definitely gives you a different audience, especially somebody from another podcast or another YouTube channel. Like, it definitely helps you out. So
and from a business aspect, it definitely does, because if somebody doesn't want your product or service that you may offer, they may know somebody that does.
Yeah. So
you got to keep that in mind. You never know your outlying reach of who you may be able to contact.
Right.
So it's always good to talk to people and be approachable, and it doesn't matter who it is. You don't never know. You might be talking to one person, another person might be listening.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you never know. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much all I want to talk about. Just networking and what was the other shit I was talking about?
Decision making?
What?
Was it decision making?
No, some other shit.
How the fuck what nigga, did you write it down? How the fuck we just talked about it? What do you remember? Anyways, that's all we got for Let's Talk segment, y'all. We just hit an hour and a half.
Changing habits.
Changing habits, that's what it was. What the fuck did I say? Decision making.
That was last week. Did we even do last week? I can't remember. I think
I don't think we did. Yeah, we had.
We're gonna do decision making next week.
Yeah, so that's the Let's Talk segment, and that is all we have for today's episode, y'all. As always, we appreciate everybody listening, especially if you made it this far. Again, like this video on YouTube when it comes out on Wednesday. Wednesday will be Christmas. That nigga gone. Like this video on YouTube. Follow us on SoundCloud. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. I'm trying to remember everything. Stay motivated. Stay inspired.
Stay frosty.
Stay what?
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty, y'all. Scary. Stay frosty, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. We will be back. We will be back next week before New Year's. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope everybody.
Are we gonna make that compilation video?
Of what?
For the funniest moments
of this year? We can. Might take a little while to do, but I could actually do that. It's just gonna take nigga. We'd have to watch every episode.
You heard Pernell.
We'd have to literally. Well, we can
skip through it.
We can only do the video ones though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only. Yeah. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. Yeah, good shit, bro. We appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas. We'll be back before New Year's. Appreciate everybody listening. As always, if you know anybody.
Will we be back before New Year's? 29th?
Yeah, I think so. Again, as always, anybody that likes podcasts, direct them to.
Yeah, network for
our
us.
podcast. Yeah, next week is the 30th, so we'll be back right before New Year's. It's your boy P. That's Brandon. This is the Sensitive Podcast, episode 27. It's next week. I'm not done. Episode 27 is next week. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all listening. We out.